Okay, moving on. Lawsuit after lawsuit. It seems like Kanye West can't catch a break. The rapper is now being sued for discrimination by a former employee at the DONDA Academy after he was fired for not cutting off his dreads. The employee, Benjamin Deshawn Provo, claims that it goes against his faith and refuses to do so. What are your thoughts on these allegations, Al? What do you think about Kanye having someone fired because they did not cut off their dreads?
Can I be honest?
Yes, please.
I have always suspected Kanye does not really respect his own kind and people. And this isn't the first person out of his camp who said this. We covered right here on this show. A white employee even said that he does not respect the black employees. And to me, asking a black dude to cut his dreads gives anti-black vibes. Sorry, I said it, and I don't care. You can push back on me. You can say that's not true, because we know how much dreads mean to people of color. The symbolism behind the dreads. Black people's hair is important to us. For you to ask us to alter or take our hair off, that to me is unacceptable. And like I said, it just gives me completely anti-black vibes, and just something about just the aura of him makes me think that either it's his way or it's no way. And definitely if it's not the majority, meaning mostly white people's way, then he's not interested.
Armand?
I agree with Al when he says his way or no way, but I just feel like people have to understand Kanye West has his own aesthetic. So in his mind, for this season, all the teachers need to not have dreads. Everybody cut your hair, from the black ones to the white ones. He probably wants them all to look the same. When I'm telling you, and I'm not even trying to keep bringing this up, but we couldn't even wear what we wanted our own clothing at that brunch. We had to wear descriptive black clothing at that table. When Kanye West does interviews, he wants you to tell, like, he literally has to have the interview catered to how he wants it to look. So all I'm saying is that is what Kanye wanted. And if you're going to go work for a person like Kanye West, you have to understand that today he might come in and say, everybody cut your hair. Or tomorrow, everybody's going to grow their hair out to have dreadlocks. That's just how it is.
That's illegal.
That's how it is. But then don't go work for Donda Academy. Like,
okay, they shouldn't have hired him. They hired him with dreads. They gave him the job when he had dreads. It's illegal. The same way if white companies were telling us that as black people that we had to cut our dreads or that we had to cut our afro, we would be in outrage. This to me is unacceptable. Now, I get it. He is a private company. He does have a preference, but then you can't run you can't have a company and hire people. You have to have them sign disclaimers if that's going to be the case. And the disclaimer should say, I'm going to tell you what to wear, and I could possibly tell you that you have to cut your hair. If not, it is illegal.
I agree with that.
I don't understand why anyone now would want to even work for this man, knowing that he may.
You might not have a job.
On the drop of a dime, I might say, hey, tomorrow everybody got to come to work in feathers. All right, tomorrow everybody have their vagina out tomorrow, just like my wife. Okay, today we're gonna all have purple hair, because this is what this man does. Shout out to Mental Health Awareness Month, right, that we are going through right now because of people like Kanye. Kanye, it is so sad to see how far you've come and fallen.
Oh,
it is, because Armand, I know you're a fan of his, but I just got to share. And I'm not trying to be one of the people that I know everybody, because I don't know everybody. But I used to be at Jamie Foxx's house because I used to work with him, y'all. There's receipts. And I would be at his house, and Kanye would come by with his backpack, and he was a different person, you guys. It was a different human being. This guy was smiley and happy and social, and I just saw the darkness come into his eyes. And I will not say it's just because of his mother. I think the business got to this man. I really, really do. I think there's something to be said about the powers that be, the rituals that go on, in my opinion, the things that suck your soul out of you and get you to that next level. I believe in that stuff. Now, if I disappear over this weekend, then know that they got me. But
I'll come to the Donda Academy and check it out.
I just would like to say, I don't feel like Kanye is colorist towards black people, because I feel like the same way he'll make black people cut their dreads off, he would also suggest white people grow dreads the next month. You get what I'm saying? It's just in his head. Maybe he needs to have them sign disclosures about it, but I don't think he's like a racist towards his own people or in any kind.
Well, I just feel like he's got too many examples now where people have come forward and talk about his racist slant. I mean, and like I said before, he's got a whole other 2 or 3 lawsuits, remember, by a white guy who said that he does not treat his black employees the same way. When you start hearing rumbles like this on a regular basis, hey, you can't ignore the smoke because there simply might be a fire.